Morning, afternoon, evening people, welcome back to the channel. It's your first time here, I'm Tony, this is Teddy. I'm over the allotment, putting my tomatoes in today. Now last year and the year before I did tomato videos, and in those tomato videos I've stated a bit of a falsehood, a bit of a myth that I honestly believed. I'm sure a lot of you also honestly believe this. So in a minute I'm going to talk about this myth, and I'm going to right the wrong of those last two videos where I told you this lie. But it's not a lie, it's just a falsehood because I believed it. Anyway, first things first, I'm going to show you my tomatoes and I'm going to show you where they're going. So these are my 12 tomato plants for this year. To the right is there, there's a money maker, which is a normal kind of size tomato, and then a beef steak variety, which are a nice big chunky tomato. And right there where the tomatoes are going is where I put my first early potatoes on the 1st of February, which are doing very well. So that's my first earlies. Now these three containers here are an experiment I'm doing. 1 seed potato versus 2 seed potatoes versus 4 seed potatoes. I'm doing a video on that. The results for that will probably be out in May. So if you want to see that, do subscribe. You garden the tomatoes, Teddy. Garden the tomatoes. Got a gravy bone. There you go. I picked a medium-sized tomato plant just to show you. Now what I generally do when I plant tomatoes, I put a little bit of soil in the bottom, compost, I put the seed, let the plant get nice and leggy, then I backfill with more compost. This is one of the smaller ones. I backfill to the top usually, and then I usually top it up again. Now you see there, on the stalk of that tomato, you see those tiny little hairs. Now if you backfill this with soil, those hairs will take root. That's the falsehood. These little hairs are called trichomes, if I'm pronouncing it right. They're not roots. They do not magically convert themselves to roots. They actually help protect against pests and other things like controlling moisture levels, and they also help reduce heat stress. However, if you plant a stalk deep, it will form roots, but it's not these little hairs. That is the myth, a myth that I believed for years. Anyway, today I'm going to be using the string method. Last year I used sticks and some fell over and other stuff, so I'm going to use the string method today. So I'm just going to show you how I'm going to plant these tomatoes using the string method. First things first, I'm going to dig a fairly deep hole. So what we do want to do is we do want to get a lot of this stalk below the surface, because it will take root, but it's not those hairs that take root. With the string method, what we're going to do is we'll plant this tomato nice and deep. We're going to put the string beneath it like that. And then we're going to tie the string up here. A bit of string is going up to there. As the plant grows, we'll wrap it around the string. The string will support it. Now it's the 26th of April today. These tomatoes have been in the winter for quite a long time, and you can see they're trying to flower and grow little small tomatoes already. Now generally I put them out at the beginning of April, but this year we were still getting heavy frosts at the beginning of April. It was going down in the minuses. It's been okay last couple of weeks, last week or so. However, it's still dropping down to about 3 degrees. Last night was 3 degrees. But I'm risking planting them out. I think they'll be fine in the polytunnel. So that's my tomatoes in. Now, up here, I've got 4 at the back. There's no side string. Well, that one there is. I'll string that one. But those 3 I'll use sticks for. And last year I grew squash here. But I planted more tomatoes than I thought, more germinated than I thought would. And I planted them a little bit close together too. So what will happen then is, as these tomatoes grow, we'll wrap them around the string, and that will support them. Now that polytunnel's had no water now since last autumn time, so I'm going to saturate that soil now with probably about 30 litres of water, 30-40 litres, proper saturate it. And there is still moisture below the surface when you dig down. But yeah, so that's the tomato myth busted. The tomatoes are in. If you enjoyed that video, please do give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more gardening, beekeeping videos, hit subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.